Is anything real? Look around you. Do you really see the objective reality of things? Or is it just your brain processing the data transmitted by your senses? Imagine a person who was born deaf, dumb, and blind, and hasn't had the chance to interact with any other being. Would he still have the same definition of reality as yours? Just think about it. The only way to be sure of anything is by relying on our senses, be it our visual sense, hearing, smelling, or taste sensation. Yet, our senses deceive us more often than we realize in the form of sensory illusions, optical illusions, auditory illusions, and dreams. To know more about reality, let's take a look at how some of the most famous philosophers define it. Aristotle, 384 BC to 322 BC. A Greek philosopher named Aristotle states that reality does not make sense or exist until the mind processes it. Therefore, truth is dependent upon a person's mind and external factors. Plato, 428 BC to 348 BC, another Greek philosopher named Plato, who was also the teacher of Aristotle, stated that reality is created by the mind. We can change our reality by changing our mind. This view of reality is also shared by some of the most popular modern-day scientists and philosophers, such as Albert Einstein. Albert Einstein, 1879 to 1955. Einstein states that reality is merely an illusion, a very persistent one. This leads to the final philosopher Gorgias, who is also the main subject of this video. He defines reality as nothing exists. Even if something exists, nothing can be known about it. And even if something can be known about it, knowledge about it can't be communicated to others. Gorgias set the foundation of the darkest philosophical theory of all time, which is solipsism. According to Wikipedia, solipsism is the idea that only one's mind is sure to exist. Knowledge of anything outside one's own mind cannot be known and may not exist outside the mind. This theory does sound crazy at first, but in reality, it's more common than we think. Remember in The Matrix, when Neo manages to see the true reality of everything, and realizes how everyone is unaware of the fact that they are living in a simulation. Another example of solipsism in modern media culture is from a 1998 movie called The Truman Show. The film centers on the life of Truman Burbank, which is played by Jim Carrey. Upon his birth, Truman got legally adopted by a major television network to be the unknowing star of a television series. In this series, he is located in a set-up city called Sea Haven Island, and his entire life is watched by millions across the globe. As the movie continues, Truman starts to realize that everything around him seems to be strangely connected to his life. He realized that his perception of reality was not actually real. But wait, how do we know that we are living a reality? Yes, we can see, hear, and experience stuff, which is in fact our very definition of reality. But are we really capable of understanding anything outside of our own consciousness? There's something that we must understand. We don't see reality as it is. Our brain perceives reality through signals transmitted by our senses. So in reality, there's no guaranteed way of knowing what lies outside of our own consciousness. Dreams are probably the best example that supports this theory. It's only when we wake up, we realize that we were in a dream. If you're a VR headset user, you must be familiar with how real that simulated world feels. Sometimes, it's almost like you're living in a reality, and it's only when you take off the headset you realize that you've come to the real world. See how our brain is capable of tricking us into thinking that it was all real. Maybe the world exists only when you see it, just like in the games. And maybe someone's experience of feeling pain is totally different from yours. Imagine explaining the color red to a blind person. How would you do it? Are you sure that you see the same red color as others? The answer is that there's no way of knowing for sure. The only thing that you can be sure about is your own existence. As the famous quote from a 16th century French philosopher and scientist René Descartes states, "I think, therefore I am." What if we are in a simulation and there's no we? Just you in the entire universe? What if some powerful being from an actual reality has created this simulated universe just to study how life evolved? Or maybe how you, as the only real brain, interact with the world around you. Maybe you're not even a physical being as you perceive, but just a conscious program running on a computer. Solipsism unlocks the doors to such dark possibilities that the person often starts questioning his own existence. There's no way to prove if solipsism is true or not, because we can't know anything outside of our own consciousness. What if we somehow manage to build a conscious character in a simulated reality at any point in the future? The chances are that we have already been living in a simulated reality. According to Elon Musk, there is a 1 in a billion chance that our reality is real. This view of the world is also shared by numerous physicists around the world. There are many things in life that we don't or can't understand. Human beings are intelligent, but there are things that we don't understand yet. This could be due to our technological limitations, or maybe our brain hasn't evolved enough to understand these things yet. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, make sure to like and subscribe to my channel. Also, you can let me know in the comments section if you have any questions about solipsism. I will publish a part 2 on solipsism if this video receives 1,000 likes.